actually owe $80,000.
Wait a second!
Money affects every aspect of our lives, but most importantly, our relationships.
You think it's coming off the top?
Hey, you said it.
Oh, wow.
I am Leah Collins, and I'm a financial relationship coach.
But I heard you
I'm
good.
pretty good. One person has nominated someone in their life who is drowning in debt. I help people take control. Let's break the bad habits that are holding us back and keeping us maxed out. Have you ever noticed how family businesses can get real messy real quick? Well, today's clients are no different. They are a mother-son duo who co-own a bakery together. Nash nominated his mother, Miss Grace, because although she can make a mean cake, she has no idea how to manage business finances. So let's head to this bakery and see what's cooking.
Good morning.
Hi,
Welcome
how
to
are
Grace's
you?
Tears Bakery.
Thank you.
My name is
Leah.
Nash.
I
Welcome
believe you
in.
called me.
Yes,
Leah
ma'am.
Collins, yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Yes.
Welcome in. This is my wife, Gigi.
Hi, Gigi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
It's a
Thank
pleasure
you so
meeting
much for
you.
coming.
Absolutely.
Come this way real quick. I don't want Miss Grace to hear. Babe, go distract Miss Grace.
Okay. So what specifically do you think you need my help with?
Bookkeeping, letting
Okay.
her know more about the financials of the business, knowing how to run a business. We've done a great job here. Clearly, we wouldn't be here without having something that's successful. But I'm going to venture off into another career.
What is the
but
career?
Sports education.
That's awesome.
But before I leave, I want to know this business is in great hands.
And when are you trying to leave? What's my deadline?
Probably 6 to 8 months.
Awesome. Well, I can do that.
You can do that? All
Absolutely.
right, come on, I'm gonna introduce you.
All right.
Miss Grace, this is Miss Leah. She's here to help you.
Do what?
Hey, get these books in order.
Well, you talked about this, but you didn't tell me she was coming today.
Well, surprise, surprise, here she is.
Thank you. He can't hold water in a cup. How he kept this from me, I don't know. My God, I can't even tell you how excited I am to get this stuff straight. So thank you.
Well, let's
So,
give you a
want
tour.
a tour?
Let's give you a tour.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Grace's Tears Bakery exists because 2020, I had back surgery, I've had neck surgery, and I was extremely depressed. And one day I got up and decided to bake a cake. And when I started baking the cake, I was happy. And then I started selling some things. And then it just kind of took off from there.
She wanted to open up this bakery. It was a no-brainer. Yes, I'll be your partner. Yes, I'll invest in you.
That's the lobby. It's a mess right now, but we're gonna get it all together.
The startup money is something that I took upon myself to do, giving her almost $100,000 because I love my mother. It's her turn now. She gave me all the shoes. She's put me in all the camp. I made it to my dream, playing professional basketball in the European League for a total of 8 years. And I made a decent living, so this was her turn for me to give back to her. And at first, I wasn't as invested because this isn't my dream. But as I got in the bakery over the past 3 years, I can't sit here and say I don't love being at this bakery because it's been great.
Nash is an amazing son. And ever since his dad died when he was 8, he's been determined to take care of me. But now it's time for me to let him fly.
In 6 to 8 months, I'll be leaving Grace's Tears Bakery to go teach and coach our youth in middle school. But before I go, Miss Grace has to get her finances straight. The bakery is really successful. We have celebrity clients, we have referrals, and the 813 five-star reviews speak for themselves. But we're not turning the revenue we need to because of debt. You'll see we have all drums, we have plasticware, more supplies, boxes.
Instead of buying one, I'll buy 5. So
And again, we don't need
Don't use
5,
them
we
all.
need 1. Some of this stuff we can go without. This whole wall from bottom to top is full of those flowers. This is thousands of dollars just sitting on the shelf.
About how much per box?
it just depends. Like this box costs $40.
Yeah, I was gonna
One
say
box
$40 to
is
$60.
$40?
Yeah,
Yes.
she bought 10 of them.
Yes,
Why don't you just order them as you need them?
because some of them will be on sale, and then I'll order them because they're on sale.
Person that have a shopping problem think they get a deal when they want to
Right.
buy something on
I
sale.
don't have a shopping
Something
problem.
that you don't need, yeah.
Also, Ms. Lee, I got to talk about the biggest one. If you want to follow me this way, this is our office. This printer has been in our bakery for over 2 years. This is $1,000 printer.
$2,000.
We have not $2,000 printer that we have not made a dime off of.
What kind of printer is it? Like
It's a laser printer.
Laser printer
Oh,
does
just-
different things
oh.
for toppers. We can say happy birthday, somebody's name in gold, purple, black, silver.
Why haven't you used it?
Because I don't know how.
But again, we don't need a $2,000 printer just sitting in our bakery. I mean, this is just the beginning. I'm not even making a dent right now in the spending. And I'm afraid when I leave, it's just gonna get out of control.
Child, please. You ain't my daddy. And I
As
told
much
him.
money as I give you, shit, you
That don't
should
make
use
you
my
daddy.
child.
You wouldn't even be here to spend money on you if I didn't have you. 17 hours of labor. You owe me, really. In business, you got to spend money to make money. We have everyday needs.
But what
I
she
have to
doesn't
buy-
understand from my point of view is I'm not just your son, I'm your business partner. So if we're gonna spend, you have to run it by me. This woman, just this last year, spent over $7,000 on breakfast and lunch.
I was
in a year.
feeding my staff. They don't make a lot of money.
Did you budget for that?
No.
So Nash, about how much have you actually invested into the bakery?
At least $100,000 of my own money. And I don't expect to get this back. You know, I really don't. I didn't do it to get it back. I do it because I love my mother.
Are you not the only one that's put money into this bakery, Nash?
How much have you put?
80, 90,000 of my own money.
So what do you do as co-owner and what do you do differently?
I mainly handle customers. I give people high fives, I give them hugs, I make them feel special. I do everything from the marketing. We're on all the social platforms, anything from changing vents to washing dishes. And I would like to have more of a say in the financials moving forward.
Do you
already
manage
do
the
that.
financials?
Yes.
Okay.
He has access to all 3 business accounts.
Okay.
And he can see whatever he wants to see anytime. So it's not like he can't see it. But he really doesn't understand what goes out.
So do you all meet weekly or monthly to have these discussions?
No.
So let's have our first meeting now.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
How much do you bring in each month?
Not enough, but I would say on average 15,000.
15,000.
On average.
And something that I really think we do need, and he's gonna fight me on this, but I think we need a kiosk. People come in, they put their order in, and it goes straight to the register. Somebody goes up there, they get the order ready, they hand it, they're out the door. They're not
How
having
much
to
does
wait.
that cost?
I know, like $10,000 or something. I don't know, but it's a lot, but it's worth it.
Would that increase revenue?
Yes, you could double, triple your business in a week. And I have done my research on these kiosks, and a
Ain't
lot.
done no research.
You don't know nothing.
Okay.
I have.
Maybe we can budget for that. That could be a long-term goal. So what do you price the cupcakes at?
Well, the specialties are $4.50 each. The regulars are $3.95. In 3 years, we've not gone up on our prices. You know, and this is something he and I fight about because he always says, "Oh, Mom, that's too much." I'm like, "No, it's not. It's all about
has to cover your
It's
costs.
all about time, and
Right.
then it's not just about ingredients." And he doesn't get it.
We've shown we can operate and be successful.
But we're
now
not
we
making
still,
it-
But
money.
you have to make sure that you're covering your costs.
And we don't.
Yeah, and so I did a little undercover work last week, and I came in here.
You did.
I did. I came in here for 1 cupcake, but I ordered 3 and banana pudding. Your banana pudding is the best banana pudding I have ever had.
Oh my God.
There were fresh bananas, there was layers of vanilla wafers. I got all of that for about 20 bucks. I thought it was gonna be way more than that.
I kept
It was
telling
about
I've been
$22.
telling him.
Yeah, we're very reasonable.
I've been telling him.
And
No,
peop-
no, we're not.
Let's talk more about the debt. How much business debt do you have?
Credit cards.
Yeah, let's
How
start
high does
there.
the calculator go up?
My credit card debt is about $60,000, I think.
Okay.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 loans. They're like $35,000, $40,000.
Okay. Between the 4?
Yes.
Okay. So how many credit cards do you have?
I think 40.
How many?
I think
14 or
I think
40?
40.
Okay. 40 credit cards is crazy. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this many credit cards at one time. And I've seen a lot.
It's not as bad as it sounds. Oh, okay. Don't judge me.
I'm not. Are you current on the credit cards at least?
Oh, yeah.
You
No,
are?
I'll pay bills. I pay more than I have to pay on them. But some of them never even been used.
So why do you have
It
that?
messes up your credit
Your
if you
account
close
history, yeah.
them. I thought it hurt
Just
me.
temporarily.
Okay.
Ordinarily, paying off your credit cards, that's great. But if you're not paying the total off each month, which you should do, you're just paying interest on all of those credit cards. You're paying for these products, ingredients, 3, 4, 5, 6 times over.
You the problem.
You the problem.
Thank you.
There's a lot going on here. And although Ms. Grace and Nash bicker, I have to get them communicating effectively about the business and their relationship so that they can work together as a team. And before Nash leaves for his new job in about 6 to 8 months, I have to get Ms. Grace back in the black. So before we meet again, I do have some homework that I would like you all to do.
Okay.
You'll send me your financials so that I can review those.
Okay.
But also I have this Money Moves Makeover workbook that I created to really just help you get your finances on track. Thank you. You're just gonna identify 3 long-term goals, okay?
So I got a lot of homework to do.
Yes, you do.
I honestly don't know why we're having a hard time making money. Because we have a good product, but we have to figure it out.
That's why I'm just appreciative. Miss Leah's here because if we don't get the help we need, things could get worse fast. We need to save this bakery.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
See you soon.
I can't say fun. Bye, Miss Leah.
Bye.
Wow.
Your total debt is $250,000.
Holy shit. That looks insane.
High hopes, big dreams. It's the good things coming right back to me.
Hello.
Good to see you
I brought
again.
some treats of my own.
Oh, this is interesting.
I can do a little baking
There
too.
you go.
After reviewing Grace's financials, I was inspired to bake some cakes of my own to illustrate my findings. So how's it been going? Did y'all do the homework?
I thought quite a bit about it. My short-term goal is to learn as much as I can from you. I mean, I've been inspired, just young black woman that's smart and, knows her stuff, and I can't wait to learn. And then my long-term goal is to take this business to the next level by doing all of that.
Those are really good goals. I can tell you put a lot of thought into that. And thank you for all the praise. I appreciate it, but you may want to hold off on that because I do have a little something.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lord.
So Nash, this is for you.
Okay.
I made it special just for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
For here.
And just keep going.
Shut your mouth. Are they real?
Miss Leah's so nice. She know all the money I've given Miss Grace. She gonna give me some money.
So what this actually represents is the amount of debt that you thought you had, right? So about $100,000. Okay. And Miss Grace?
This is just so exciting.
I don't know if that is exciting.
Are they not real?
No.
No, ma'am.
How is that exciting?
No, I don't like you now. No, seriously. This is unreal. I mean, get out of here.
Louise.
So that's about $250,000, which is the amount of debt that you actually have.
Holy shit. This is my debt? $250,000.
You were close.
Serious?
Between Ms. Grace's 40 credit cards, 3 business loans, and the money that she owes Nash, she has a lot of debt to repay. Unfortunately, the bakery's expenses are way higher than the revenue. They're making $15,000 a month, but they're spending $17,000 a month. So they're losing $2,000 a month, which is why they have cash flow issues, and she has to rely on her credit cards.
That's insane. And we've had this business for 3 years.
To be fair, most business owners don't turn a profit until 3 to 5 years, right? So don't feel too bad. We just have to figure out how to really manage the finances. So we're gonna get the business revenue up and running, right? Your operating expenses down so that we can pay this off.
A lot of money that you owe.
You part of this business too.
You are a co-owner.
Well, holler you a partner.
I'm frustrated because I've been trusting you this whole time.
I know, and you should trust me. It's not like I'm stealing from the bakery. It's just that I'm spending too much, and I honestly can't even tell you what I'm spending it on. That looks insane.
You had 2 accounts and collections.
No, both of those I paid, and they said I didn't, and I'm not paying them.
Definitely call your creditors and the collection agencies to figure out first if it's even like a valid debt, right? And what that's called is a debt validation letter. So you send them a letter, certified mail, asking them to show proof that you actually owe that debt. and then try to fight it from there. If you do, you can do an agreement with them where you pay the debt and they remove it from your credit report. So that is something that you can possibly do. That's why it's really important too to check your credit report at least once a year. You can go to annualcreditreport.com and do that for free. Also, what I suggest is hire a bookkeeper to set up the accounting system, get everything up and going,
Correct.
and then train you on how to do it yourself, and then check in quarterly just to make sure everything's done appropriately, and if not, they can tell you what to fix. So maybe you could do that.
I like that.
What cuts do you think you could make to afford a bookkeeper?
Well, some of them flowers. We just talked about $10,000 or thousands of dollars worth of flowers.
I'm not even buying those flowers anymore.
Again, the lunches. Even later today, leaving the bakery, she had already, hey girls, I'm gonna buy you lunch tomorrow.
Oh no.
It was Cass's birthday.
Today, it ain't tomorrow.
I couldn't do it today.
Well, she lost.
You're just mean.
And if I'm being honest, we can sell that laser printer that we didn't have
We
for
are
2
not. I
years
wasn't gonna
that we
say
haven't
that, but I was
got
thinking
no
it.
profit from.
We're not selling that because I'm going to learn how to use it and we're going to get profit
So
from
you
it.
see how we
we're not
get
selling
nowhere.
it.
So anytime I
That's
want to
'cause you
bring up
yell at
stuff
me
and I
like
want to
you're
hold
doing
her
now.
accountable for stuff, then it all goes out the window.
Stop
and she
yelling
don't
at
want
me.
to talk about it
Is this y'all's normal dynamic?
Yes.
every day. The communication between us is terrible.
If I talked to my mom that way, I would have got slapped into next week.
You don't know how to talk. You yell and you're aggressive and I don't respond to that.
So maybe we can work on communication. Maybe that'll be a goal. And we also really want to focus on the credit card debt. So I recommend people do the debt snowball method. Do you know what that is?
No.
So it's when you start with the debt with the smallest balance, the credit card with the smallest balance,
Oh, yeah,
and you
work up
pay
to
that
that.
off first. That's how I paid off my debt. I paid off $40,000 worth of debt in 18 months, and that's how I did it.
So after you pay it off, do you cut the card up and be done with it?
Most of mine I did. I kept 2.
I have to have more.
And that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Not having 40.
Right. But baby steps, right? So right now we're just focusing on small wins. So do you think that's something you can do? Just start on the smallest one, and then after you pay that off,
I
then
do.
let's work on the next one.
I do.
My plan for Miss Grace and Nash is to rein in Grace's spending and to increase prices so that they can make a profit. Hire a bookkeeper, pay off those 40 credit cards, and most importantly, improve their communication so Miss Grace can stand on her own and Nash can pursue his own career goals.
When I get ready to leave, I'm praying all this is going to be beneficial so she can be in a better place and I feel
And
good
it
in my
will.
soul.
It will. As God is my witness, and you don't play with the Lord.
All right, sell the printer.
No, you're going to hold me to that.
I have a little challenge. Miss Grace, you'll be calling the shots. And Nash, you will be decorating cupcakes.
He has to listen to Miss Grace. This is going to be fun.
Straight up, happy that we never gave up. Shouted to the world.
Oh my God, tell me everything.
Gigi is my daughter-in-love, and I don't say law, I say love, because I love Gigi to death, and I most certainly value Gigi's advice. She's a problem solver.
I want to know all about the advisor. Is she saying anything different than Nash has been saying?
She's saying it differently. You know, Nash tends to be harsh.
Yeah.
And that's when we go at each other and we start fighting, and you know, I'm not gonna back down, he's not gonna back down, and all of a sudden now we're in a big blown out fight.
Yeah. Is she giving him advice? Not
She
only
is. She is. But it's really more so me because, let's be honest, I'm the problem.
you? Yeah.
I'm the problem.
So what have you learned?
I mean, I've learned that I need to really pay attention more what I'm spending. I need to understand that my spending impulses need to be controlled. Now, at the time, I didn't think it was unnecessary.
Yeah.
The infamous printer, you know, let's
Oh
keep it
gosh,
real.
yes. I mean, that has been a topic of conversation at dinner for months, maybe a year now. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I hear a lot about Nash's side, and he's a lot more softer when he talks to me about it than when he talks to her face. And I know I've been there. I'm at the bakery working on some fondant, then they're just going at it, and it all comes from love. They just don't know how to express it. So you're not selling the printer. You want a $10,000 kiosk. What are you willing to sacrifice to compromise? Not the printer.
It's not gonna pay for the kiosk, it's only $2,000. I mean, everybody's talking about this printer like I paid $10,000 for it. I can't stand him sometimes, like I really can't, but.
But you know, nobody has your back like him.
Oh,
Nobody.
I know.
Nobody.
He loves me so much.
Stop.
There is no other son in this world like Nash. This is also why I get so anxious and so, just nervous about him leaving. Gigi, I want him to go off and do what he loves to do, but he's been my everything. He's been my right hip, my left hip. He's been there for me. Like, what am I going to do without him? It makes me anxious. I'm afraid of failure.
But you know, Nash would never let you fail. There or not there. Not with his competitive ass.
If I do something that's going to hurt this business and the business goes under, all the money, time, effort, love, sweat, tears he's put in this business himself, I would have failed him.
You may feel like that now, but in 6 months, you don't know where you're gonna be. You might be ready to get him out the door. Okay, bye. I better get out of here. And I'm always gonna be there for you.
I know you are.
No matter what.
I know you are. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Right this way.
Okay. We
Surprise,
sitting or
surprise.
standing? Oh,
We
what
are
is
standing
this?
today. I have a challenge for Miss Grace and Nash so that they can really see things from each other's perspective. Because let's face it, they have major communication issues. It's not going to help improve their financial situation, but I hope it helps their relationship. The challenge that I'm doing with you all today is called the Wheel of Communication. Because y'all know y'all have that communication issue, right? Mm-hmm. So,
A little bit.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Let's tell the truth.
So today we're going to do a little role reversal. Ms. Grace, you'll be calling the shots. And Nash, you will be decorating cupcakes.
Oh,
but you
man.
have to follow Ms. Grace's instructions.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll do my best.
You have 15 minutes and you will be blindfolded. What?
I have no idea what's going on, but I'm excited.
He's gonna be game to do something, especially if he has an opportunity to win.
Exactly. It's all about the
It's
challenge.
all about the challenge with us. Woo!
Ms. Grace, this is what the cupcakes have to look like.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to duplicate something, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And I have to listen to Miss Grace every word to try to do this challenge.
He has to listen to Miss Grace. Woo! This is gonna be fun.
Ready?
All right. Touch straight ahead. There's cupcake.
What hand?
Either hand. There's a little bit over to the left. Okay, go straight down. Touch a cupcake. A little bit over to the left. There's a big bucket. Open it up. Apparently we have to color it, so you gotta go over to the left a little bit more, and you gotta get a color. But okay, that's not it. Go over a little more. All right, stop. That's it. Okay.
Come on, we gotta speed
Color the
up.
whole thing. Okay, put the color in there.
Where am I putting the color?
Put the color in the bucket, the white bucket. Yeah, right. I can't touch you.
Tell me that's what I'm saying. Gotta
Don't yell. Put your hand down.
Hey, I wanna
Put your
win,
hand-
okay?
Put your hand down.
She can't grab my hand and do anything. I can't do anything without her.
Put it around your hand to make. You're not listening. You're putting it on your hand. Cuff the piping bag around your hand, just the top of it.
Right here.
Yes. Now take your other hand and push your hand down in the middle of it. So
My other hand.
your left hand push down in the middle.
Time is running down. I start to get frustrated.
Listen to me this time.
I'm starting to shake.
I
man.
see. I know you don't, but you
I don't like
just
losing.
gotta calm down. Go back to the left.
To the left.
Go back to the left. To your right.
Right.
To
Okay.
your right. There you go. Right in the middle of the cupcake, gonna start.
What am I doing in the middle?
You're good. There's just a rosette with a star tip.
Okay.
Go around. Go around. Stop. Okay. Do another cupcake.
This is right here?
Yes. Now stay in the middle of
Right
the cup.
here.
Yes.
In my mind, I know I'm not winning. So then I start taking it out on her.
Go straight up
Say
with
we
your
running out
left
of time,
hand.
okay?
With your left hand, you got these dollar bills.
19.
Pick up one, put it on the cupcake
18.
straight down. Straight down. More.
Which way?
Straight down.
15.
Down where?
Okay, you
No,
dropped
it
it on
is
the
gone.
floor.
All right.
It's over.
Time's up. How did the challenge feel?
That one's not bad.
That
just
was
small.
not bad at all.
It was frustrating, honestly, for me because anything I do, I want to be successful
win.
in. I want to win, but I can't hold myself accountable, and I'm pointing the finger here.
No. See,
Nope.
you don't even look at the positive of anything.
Automatically, you're pointing the blame at her.
Somebody got to be at fault for
now
losing.
see?
Somebody got to be at fault for losing.
You started off with a blame instead of, Miss Grace, you know what, we did good. And you constantly yell at me
Yeah.
or tell me what I did wrong.
How
And
does it feel seeing your mom like this?
it doesn't make me feel good. You know, nobody wants to see, you know, the person they love emotional.
It's not necessarily that I'm angry, mad, or upset. It's just I'm passionate about what I'm saying. I can be a bit of a,
Ass.
I can be a bit much. Let's just say that.
I want to backtrack. First of all, I want to say thank you. I tried my best, you tried your best, and bring me some love. Sorry for yelling at you.
Communication is free. Miscommunication is very expensive. And
Oh, my
again, that
goodness.
affects your bottom line.
That is amazing.
So the quicker you can get that together, the better off
That's
you'll be.
amazing what you just said.
I think the game resonated with Nash and Ms. Grace. The way that they speak to each other is like a bad habit, but it can be broken, especially for the health of their business, but more importantly, their relationship.
All right, let's clean up this mess.
Okay, then I'm gonna leave y'all to it.
Just having fun.
So you already got it out, go ahead.
Hey,
Take it like you take my money.
who is the financial advisor right here?
The one who told you you were $250,000 in debt.
Well, I will hit you with this log. Are you leaving yet? Because you're getting on my nerves.
We came to play, we came to play, we came to play, yeah, 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 yeah.
Hello, how are y'all?
Fine. How are you?
Pleasure. Hey, Nash.
Doing well. How are you?
I am good, I'm good. Well, thank y'all for meeting me out today.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to get out of the bakery.
Yes.
Just to switch it up a little bit, I have this challenge, this game that I want to play with you all today, and it's called the Bakery Balance Tower. And it represents your business structure. Black represents your contributions, Nash. In red, Miss Grace, are your contributions. So Nash, you want to leave and pursue your dreams. And Miss Grace, we just want to make sure that you're able to operate the business on your own, right? Nash's support has been crucial for Miss Grace and the bakery for the past 3 years. He is the financial foundation of this business. He is the safety net. So she really needs to learn to stand on her own 2 feet and how to fill those gaps when he leaves. Nash, you will not be playing this game. And Miss Grace, you're gonna spin the wheel.
Okay.
And whatever color it lands on, you will move that block. Then we'll just keep going and we'll see how the game goes.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck.
All right, spin. Of course, it would stop on red.
Okay, let's see. What's written on there?
Oh, something on it.
Decorating. And you were good at it. You're great at it. I've seen your work. Next spin. Black.
Got this, dude.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, cash.
Cash. Nash contributes a significant amount of
yeah.
cash to the
That's-
business.
yeah.
And that's something that we really need to work on because the whole point of having a business is for it to be self-sustaining. Otherwise, it's an expensive hobby that you're sponsoring.
Yeah. Hey, what you got?
Leah stacked these the wrong way.
Seed money. So basically more cash.
Yeah.
He's contributed a lot of startup money for this business to even exist.
The red represents her, the black represents me. You can see I'm the financial support for the bakery.
No, that's not fair.
Well, I mean, there's been more than one loan though, right?
There's been a couple.
Whatever, y'all rigging the game. Oh, it's true, but I don't want things thrown in my face.
Yo, you already got it out, go ahead.
Hey, just,
Take it like you take my money. Go, let's go. Your support is failing.
definitely can't do that.
Do you wish Nash could help you right now?
No, I want to do it on my own. And I'm gonna have to do it on my own when you leave.
Exactly. Front desk.
Kiosk. Oh, please, let me get one, please.
We still need the data because at the end of the day, we don't know if that's really gonna make you money or not.
So if you do a cost-benefit analysis and you see that it makes sense, would I be able to get one?
No, because we can't afford it. So let's just wait.
We can
let's
talk about
just
it.
wait
At least at that point,
and
it's on the
see
table.
what happens.
Who is the
down the
financial
line.
advisor right here?
The one who told you were $250,000 in debt.
Oh, you ain't got to bring up old stuff. Are you leaving yet? Because you're getting on my nerves.
As you can see, The black is the foundation. The black is holding us together. And that's what you gotta
Wow,
realize.
hit you with this log. Almost all the blacks were at the bottom, representing a structure, a foundation.
Safety net. This is a big one. You are the financial safety net.
And if you tear down the foundation, you have no building.
With your financial safety net, there's no real urgency to reduce the cost and do the bookkeeping and make those really hard decisions. So I get it. You don't want to see your mom struggle, right? You don't want to see her suffer, but she has to feel the urgency.
I understand now. I do. He's a blanket for me. He keeps me safe, and I want to do it on my own. All right, it's coming down now. I know it is.
Just go for it.
Well, high five. You did much better.
You did a lot better than what I thought. You were down towards the end with nothing.
But I get it. I have relied on you for everything, but I cannot rely on you anymore for financial support. And I'm okay with that because I know I have to make some changes in order for this bakery to survive.
I don't give her money to let her learn these lessons that will be beneficial for us, for her, and the bakery moving forward.
And I've got to be my own foundation.
It's no doubt in my mind she's gonna get better. And if it's anything worse than this, then we're done.
I don't see you having a big problem with anybody else. You have lost something with me.
You need to listen.
As a mom, as your partner, man, I'm not crying today.
Do it for the family, 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 family.
Hello, family. Good to see you. Pretty.
How are you?
You gonna get up and hug your mama?
Good to see
Hug
you.
your mom. Okay.
Oh, man.
The past few days have been like a roller coaster for us. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing, like amazing. He and I feel like you and I
love
are such a
this.
better place.
And Miss Grace seems to be really embracing what she's learning from Leah. But I know I could still be doing better with how I communicate. So I've called a family meeting so we can talk through everything. We spoke about the challenge.
Yeah.
And, that was eye-opener for me. I speak about being this great leader all the time and having this great communication, but I need to be a better listener because I don't care how good you can talk and teach and do all that stuff. You need to listen.
And you're a good communicator, except with me. Our dynamic is the problem. I don't see you having a big problem with anybody else. You're a good man. You're an amazing man. But you have lost something somewhere with me.
And it's just different though, because again, I grew up with tough love. You grew up giving me tough love. That's all I know. That's all I endure. That's what I give back. And now it's like a whole 180 trying to switch up. But habits aren't broken quickly.
We
It's
just
gonna
talked
take
about
some
that.
time, but I will get better.
You just don't know as a mom, as your partner. Man, I'm not crying today either. That makes me feel
not today.
So good that you acknowledge your flaw and that you're willing to grow.
Now let's just work on the communication. What is your biggest fear?
Oh, that's a good
that
question.
failure?
That's a good question.
Because you talk about failure quite often. Is that your biggest fear?
The biggest fear in life for me is definitely failure. I'm so hard on you. I'm so hard on myself because I don't want to lose.
But then this whole finance thing, our finances, they're in the pot because of me. And this is where I am going to do my best to do better because now I don't have that safety blanket, that safety net with you anymore. You can't help me. Not even if you ask me, I'm gonna take it. I don't want to fail you because you've done so much for me. My biggest fear is losing you.
Yeah, but I feel confident that you'll be okay because again, Miss Leah has really put out some ground rules. And I think if you really stick to those and you really try your best, that will give me some peace.
I am going to be a better business owner. I'm going to learn as much as I can from Miss Leah. I'm going to take in everything I can. I'm going to get a bookkeeper. I'm going to get a kiosk.
Oh, the
Who
kiosk.
said that out loud? Who said that out loud?
But again, we have to let the numbers speak for themselves. If you do your research and it makes sense, then we have to figure out, okay, how do we get there financially? Because right now you keep talking about this and it doesn't make any sense.
But look at the growth so far, because at first it was, no, we're not doing it, we don't need it, and now?
Yeah.
Well, if you do your homework and you show me that you're willing to try and get us in a better place, then I'm willing to try to help you. But the one thing is the spending. If I'm not there, who's to manage you now? Who's to try to talk to you?
Me. I have homework, but I can't even say the word budget. But we're gonna do that. I have to get that damn printer working, and I'm gonna do it because I'm not gonna fail. It's not gonna happen.
You're not competitive, she's gonna do it.
We have somewhat of a grace period knowing that I'm not leaving tomorrow, but I am in transition. But I just worry about you.
No, don't
I
worry
really
about it. People that believe in God don't worry. And on top of that, you're not the only one that's a leader.
Yeah,
You had to learn to be a leader from somewhere. We are not winning at the bakery with the finances because I am losing this battle currently, but that does not mean I'm going to lose.
Miss Grace could never be a failure in my eyes. We're gonna ride this till the wheels fall off, and we're gonna keep moving. But if ever this business is done, we're gonna know that we still have achieved more than the average person, and we did it our way, ourselves.
Amen.
But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You know, I love you.
Oh, I just got chills.
Even with me getting ready to leave, and that's a concern of mine, to take this information and let's just go to another level.
And we are going to. Bottom line.
Have you made any progress with the credit cards? Have you cut any up?
I've been so busy, and I'm not using it as an excuse, but I have been.
This sounds like an excuse. I guess old habits die hard.
I'ma get the last laugh. I've been on the fast track. Being vulnerable, that's the only way to grow. We only getting better, but just keep it on the low.
Hello, Miss Grace.
Good to see you again.
One of the things that I really love about Miss Grace and Nash is that they are some of the best that I've ever seen at receiving feedback. So I'm excited to see what progress they've made.
Catch me up.
I think we've grown big since meeting you. I feel so much better.
You just feel lighter?
Yes, you just took the words out of my. I feel lighter. Our dynamic had a lot to do with the fact that I was not listening to him. And listening to him is now something that I have to do.
Right.
Because he literally is an investor.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest thing for me is it is going to be easier to listen to me if I have a better tone, if I'm not so aggressive, if I can listen more. She's really trying to implement the strategy that you provided to her, and she's doing a great job thus far.
You know, the bookkeeper, I haven't found one yet, but I have not bought anything that I didn't need to buy. Have I?
And I can agree with that. She has been doing better with the spending.
See?
Good
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I know we discussed prices. Are you still thinking about
We are
increasing
gonna
your
go up
prices?
on our prices.
Okay. And the pricing should always be based on the market.
Correct.
What the market value is. And right now, y'all are definitely under market value. Have you made any progress with the credit cards? Have you cut any up?
No. I've been so busy, and I'm not using it as an excuse, but I have been
Sounds like an excuse.
I just need to sit down, figure out the lowest one, pay that off. So I'm going to do that within the next week.
Okay.
We were talking about the printer, the infamous printer. I have someone who is willing to help me next week,
Awesome. Okay, great.
and I am going to learn it.
But if that deadline has not been met, we have compromised to sell the printer.
I'm happy to hear that.
We've made progress.
I see. Y'all made a lot of progress.
We've made progress.
However, I still want that kiosk.
Okay, let's talk about the kiosk. One of you all mentioned it's about $10,000.
I think so.
Where did you get $10,000
I don't
from?
know. I just pulled it out of the air.
Okay. It's about $1,000. If you just get the little
Shut your mouth.
tablets, yeah. And they're little stands that you can put on the counter, or if you want a bigger stand to put over in the corner. But still, it'll be about $1,500 max. It increases your revenue between 15 to 35%. It's easier to upsell on the kiosks. You can track your inventory better, see which products are selling, which ones aren't, and then adjust your business model. I definitely think that Miss Grace is onto something. You'll get your return on investment in no time.
So let's just keep going and maybe we'll get there.
You're not listening.
Okay, what if we compromise? What if you're able to pay off 3 credit cards, then she can get the kiosk?
At least.
3 credit cards that are the least balanced,
If you
Let's start looking at
you've done
kiosks.
your part, then we can get a kiosk.
Okay. See, I'm the referee today.
Thank you,
I
Lord.
like it.
I guess old habits die hard, and I still have work to do when it comes to communicating with Miss Grace.
I think we've actually grown a lot, and I just don't feel it's going to go any different but up.
And we both are going to do our best to stick to that. We're going to hold each other accountable. We're going to push each other in a positive way.
I'm dunking that shit.
Nash, how do you feel now about walking away from the bakery in the next 8 months?
I'm not 100% okay, if I'm being honest, but I feel better knowing that we had your help. And I think she's going to do great, to be honest with you.
I do too.
Like
And don't
everything
think
is
you're
getting
getting
better.
rid of me.
Oh, I don't want to.
I feel so blessed to have you come into my life, our lives, and give us this direction and show us what we've been doing wrong. And I feel like $100,000. I feel like $250,000.
Miss Grace and Nash have had so many wins. They're communicating better, they're in the market for a bookkeeper, they're increasing their prices to raise revenue. Miss Grace has gotten her spending under control, and Nash feels more comfortable leaving the bakery to pursue his own dreams.
Oh my goodness, I don't know what I would do without you.
Running a business with family can be messy, mostly because it's hard to treat each other like professionals when you're still fighting at the dinner table. It's very tricky to find balance, but if you can, it can be incredibly rewarding.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.